Hello. So I'm gonna do another video here of me changing my headlight bulbs. My previous video I replaced the headlight housings. They were really cloudy and just I couldn't clean them. And I had some LED bulbs in here that are going bad. Now my brights are okay, but this one it's dim on my driving light. And this one did the same thing on my last video. So I had to put, I didn't have any LEDs on me. I had to put the original housing bulb in there. So I'm going to show you how to replace them. Come here and shut this off. I try to do this quickly. This is my third attempt. I don't know why I must have bumped it with my hand, but to change these, it's just a 10 millimeter. And it's just this single bolt on this bracket. And don't want to lose this bolt. The bolt aside. This should just pull straight up, but it's on the plastic, so oh, it did. So we got to hold it up a little bit. I put a little bit of pressure. I just popped this out. This pen goes into that grommet. So there's your tension. Same on this side. Now this side, to pull it out, I usually make sure this light's housing's in a little bit towards the car, and just put a little pressure on this. It should come out because it's newer, not like my last video. And I found that if you just wiggle it up and down, they come out a little bit better than last time. And oh look, there's the up north rust, and there's the grommet. There's the grommet. And this is the pin that goes in that grommet. So that's your tension, unless it's binding on the fender, like my fenders are jacked up. So to replace the headlight, this is a 2007 Pontiac Grand Prix. To change your headlight bulb, it's just counterclockwise. Pull it out, and then you have this tab. So normally you just pull back a little bit as you pull on the light bulb itself. Let's see if I can video here for you. So you can see. Oh. Okay, I'm back. So I dropped the phone and stopped recording. So you just pull back on this a little bit of wiggle, and then it should, once you have over that hump, it should just pull off like that. Check your connections, make sure they're not corroded, and these shouldn't be bent, but I'm not using this bulb. Now this should be the 9006. 9006 is this new. Is for the driving lights. 9005 would be for the brights. These are supposed to be icy blue. There it is. These are supposed to have a better heat sink in them, built in to pull the heat away. I waited an extra week to get these. I'm going to put this bulb in, but these, instead of this going directly into the headlight bulb, like right here, it's got a little pigtail on it. So normally you don't plug it in before you put the bulb in, but I'm just gonna make sure that this is the right one, because I don't see an insert in here, like I call it a keyway, like this has. Just hope it stays tight in there. I don't like this. And that's what aftermarket stuff, but should have went with the Sylvanian. All right, so put it in the housing. You can see it's got these ears on here, and there's different size on the light housing, but this one's going to go like this. Let's try and get this to turn. There we go. I had to push it a little bit while I got the housing pushed against my legs. And so you can see now I gotta turn it carefully, because with these LED bulbs, if you push too hard, this housing will spin from this and it won't turn in, and eventually from vibration this bulb will fall out. So I'm pushing just enough and keeping an eye on it, making sure that they're turning together, and I'm not going to break this. But you have to make sure it's turned all the way so that it holds securely under these metal tabs. And sometimes, depending on the car, this one I'm not going to do it, I'll actually push these tabs down a little bit more. So I'll take the ball back out depending on how tight this goes in. If this goes in loose, I'll take the bulb out counterclockwise, and I'll push these metal tabs in a little bit further. These tabs. Too much light there. And now I'm going to go on and change this one. Now, like, this one was in there loose, but we'll see. There's nothing wrong with this one. I just want to keep the light the same. How do you say that? The same heat range. Same thing, you just flip. Same, I already, well, you've seen I took the bulb out. I already screwed it. And this one's going to be the 9005. This is after, I don't know, Stone Banks LED headlight. I mean, they weren't expensive, but they weren't cheap. I don't know, like $40 for the pair. I mean, total for 4 light bulbs. Alright, so I'm going to put this one in first, because the other one was loose. So, alright, this one is a little bit looser, but it's tighter than the last one. I'm going to let this one fly and see. Oh, it's actually kind of tight. I think it's going to be good. See, that's why these aftermarkets, they bother me. This housing doesn't have a keyway in it. So I could switch to polarity by accident, because this has a keyway. So I'm going to demonstrate something. If I can get this on this position, it's a little bit different. Let's see. There we go. Thanks for being patient with me. This is like my 3rd attempt in this video. So this would go in this way. Click. Let's see if I can just try and do this tight spot here. Alright, now I'm going to flip to them. We'll see if it's going to go on the other way. Now look at this. Goes in both ways. So, I want to make sure I got it the right way. So before I completely mount this, I'm just going to, hopefully, I don't want it to fall. I want to check. Alright, so I'm going to put the bulb back in. Not the bulb, the housing here. Okay, so now when you're putting these back in, you need to make sure that the wires are not going to get smashed or pinched or crimped or anything like that. Because like this is the bracket area. I'm going to make sure this is not going to get out. It's like it's going to stay underneath that. It's not going to get pinched. So now you just got to line up the grommets like I showed before. That grommet with that pen, and then same over here, which I just, that pen, that grommet. As I'm watching the wires too. Trying to get in there. I'm not gonna be able to get the video thing there to see, but there, I got that lined up. That one pretty sure is lined up. So now you'll see that the bracket is lined up. So I pull up on the bracket just enough. Pull the bracket up just enough because I got the grommets lined up, the pins and the grommets. And I'm just going to push this in like that. I'm using my knee, but I don't want to crack the housing. And push it straight down. And you're going to give a little tug. Make sure that we're in there tight. Looks flush. Or just still loose. And you put your 10mm back in. I did put grease on mine. Tighten it down. You know, I don't know, sometimes when I do these videos, it'll record no problem, and sometimes like this time, this is normally could be a 10-minute light bulb change. It's taken forever. I've had to do the video a few times now. Now, after it's in, I'm going to double check it. Yep, they're both good. Now you see the difference. From that LED, that was a 600 or 6000 K, and this is an 8000 K. Pretty sure that's what it is. So that's bright white. This is icy blue. All right, thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, just put them on the video, reply or whatnot, comment, subscribe if you like it, and hit that thumbs icon if you like the video. And I'm trying to upload as much as I can. Thanks for watching. Bye. Alright, so this is the finished icy blue headlight bulbs on my Pontiac Grand Prix. I haven't changed the turn signals yet, which I could have with the headlight housings out, haha, or the cornering lights there, reflector lights. But I did want to change these to LEDs also. But this is the icy blue. Let's see how the brights look. Well, technically they're the same, same temperature range, different housing to mount, but the same exact light bulb. It just turns all four of them on. Sound like the 2-in-1 bulb. But that was it for my changing the headlights on the Pontiac Grand Prix. Got them both done. October 15th, good old 2020. Thanks again for watching.